Well, hello, welcome to the channel. This is your First Book 101. I am your host. I am the creator and the founder of this channel, Latasha L.T. Jimerson. I'm an author, teacher, book coach, and motivational speaker. And today I want to teach you how to shift your identity now rather than later. This is so important for you as we move through and start reflecting over the year and head into the new year. It is so important for you to shift your identity into who you want to become, but you have to do it right now in real time in this moment. This is so important. You may have been thinking about, dreaming about, writing about, somebody may have told you that it's time for you to write a book, but for some reason you still haven't gotten it done. You're still procrastinating. You're still waiting. You're still overthinking. You're still sitting in the same place now as you were last year, reflecting, doing the same thing. Okay. There's a reason why this is happening, and there's a solution. You may be feeling like, well, wow, it's been a whole year and I'm still sitting in the same spot. I haven't gotten anything done. Why is that? Well, because you haven't shifted your identity. But before you can even shift your identity, you have to shift the position that you're in. You have to reposition yourself. You have to literally become something else on purpose. And so I'm going to give you a few practical steps of things that you can do right now to get yourself ready and get yourself in position. So when the new year comes, you are someone different, right? Quick story. I started writing books in 2017. I didn't know what I was doing. No idea, no clue. No resources, no money, no coach, no mentor, no nothing. Matter of fact, I was on negative. My resources were on negative because I was burnt out. I was teaching, raising kids at the same time. Okay. Teaching, raising kids at the same time, working, paying bills all the time. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm back. Thank you very much. Okay. I had to turn the other computer off because the sound was getting too loud over there. But, anyways, thank you for staying on here with me. I appreciate you. Let's talk about your identity shift. Okay. Quick story 2017. I'm going to take you back in time. 2017. I'm teaching, I'm raising kids, I'm busy. Okay. Some of y'all out there, you're busy. You're raising kids, you're working a job, you're paying bills, you're busy. You're trying to run a business, you're trying to write a book, you're trying to create a course, you're busy. Okay, we get it. I wrote the book, I put it on Amazon just to see if I could, right? I did it. No help, no editor, no publisher, no market person, no marketing team, no experts. Okay, I did it. I wanted to say I did it. I did it. 2017. And then I opened up a Facebook because I didn't have a Facebook at that point. Opened up a Facebook and started just sharing my story with people. And people started reaching out to me saying, "Hey, can I interview you? Hey, can I talk to you? Hey, what is this all about? Like, I have questions." You ever been in a room full of people and they have questions for you? This was new. Okay. I was already a teacher, but honestly, the kids that were coming to school, they didn't want to be at school. People don't want to be at school. Okay. So this experience of me writing a book and somebody asking me questions about my book, that was a whole different experience. I didn't understand what was going on. I needed an identity shift. Okay. I needed an identity shift. So, what I had to do was I had to really go inside. I had to pray and meditate on this. And I had to ask God, what am I supposed to be doing with this book? I don't even really know why I wrote it and put it on Amazon. I don't even know what it's supposed to be, what's supposed to be happening from this, right? You ever feel like that? You're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know my why. Sometimes that happens. If you're in a situation right now, you don't know your why, I want you to start paying attention to what's happening around you. Start becoming a witness of your own life. Become a witness. You know how, you have those shows where there's those witnesses and they have to go to court and they have to testify and share what they learned? I want you to start doing that for your life. I want you to start becoming a witness. I want you to start documenting what you're observing. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you taste? What kind of energy is around you? Right? I really, really, really want you to start doing this because you're going to get some information about yourself that is going to help you with your identity shift. So 2017, I put the book out, put it on Amazon, and then people started asking me, "Hey, can you help me with this?" Now I'm busy, I'm teaching, I have children, I'm paying bills, I'm going to work every day, I'm doing all kinds of things, going to church, volunteering in the church, got a lot of stuff going on. But something in me said, "You know what? Let me stop and help somebody. Let me answer some of these questions. Let me find out what else I could be doing with my life right now." So started inviting people to coffee, started letting people know, "Hey, this is what you do. It's not that difficult. You can do it too." Right? I started sharing with people my story and my experience with publishing. So people started spreading the word into the district where I worked as a teacher. And so other teachers started coming to me. My first 50 clients were teachers, y'all. My first 50 clients were teachers because they teachers love to talk and they told all the teachers in the district where I was at, what I was doing, what was going on, and they started getting inspired. My students found out about my book and they started sharing it with their parents and their friends and their family members and their cousins. And so it became a whole thing. It became a whole thing. It became a whole thing, man. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what? Okay, I got this book. People are asking me for help. I am going to go ahead and help them. But God, what else do you want me to do? So I started going back into my prayer closet, writing in my journal. God was like, I want you to create an online course. So I created a course and then I created a whole bunch of other courses. And I was like, okay, now I got courses. Had my first graduating class, 2020, to graduate from my online course. And that was exciting. And then I said, okay, God, what else? What else is next for me? And then God said, you need to have a website and have a Facebook group. So I was like, all right, let me get a website. Let me get a Facebook group. Right. So that's what I did. Opened up a website, opened up a Facebook group. And then I wasn't really happy about being on social media. But when I saw the results, I was like, oh, okay, I can get used to this. When I noticed that people were actually buying the book on Amazon, they were actually booking calls to talk to me, asking me to be on their podcast, okay? Asking me to go to their events, asking me to speak on stage. Okay, so now I'm like, wow, this is something, okay? 2021 came. I said, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do this book coaching, publishing, along with teaching. I have so many things that I'm trying to do. I can't do all of it. Went back to my prayer closet, wrote down inside of my journal, what do I need to be doing? God said, you need to go ahead and just quit your job and do the book coaching thing full time. I was like, what the what? Why? Why would I do that? Right? You ever try to question God? Don't do that. Just actually do what just do what you're told and don't question it. Okay? So by the time I finished questioning it, and by the time I finished doubting it and really being afraid of it, I had to step up and become brave. I had to step up and become confident in myself. And I had to step up and say, you know what? Only God can judge me and only God will provide for me. And if I fail forward. Okay. If I fail, I'm going to learn something from it. And so from 2021 until today, I've been doing this full time, teaching online, creating courses online, writing books, speaking on stage, building a business as a coach and as a consultant online. I've been doing this full time for 4 years, both part time and full time for 8 years. So, welcome to my journey. Okay, welcome to my journey. This is where you are starting your journey. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm excited for you. Okay, I want to teach you a few steps. I'm calling this shift your identity now, not later, because whatever you want in the future, you have to become today. So if you know that author, speaker, coach is in your future, today is your future. I saw today 8 years ago. I saw someone on stage and she was speaking at my district and she was a principal and she had a company and she sold books and she spoke on stage and she was sharing her story, talking about what she does. And I remember being so frustrated and so irritated and honestly just straight out jealous because I looked at her and I looked at me and my life didn't look anything like how I wanted it. I wanted her life. I was like, why does she get to be? All these questions were in my head as I was watching her do her presentation. Why does she get to be on stage? Why does she get to sell her books to the districts? Why does she get to do this? Why does she get to do that? All that was going on in my mind. And I was like, you know what? Let me do something about it. So I literally took myself at the end of her talk. I took myself to her table and she had this long line wrapped around the whole building of people that wanted to talk to her and have her sign their copy of the book. And the district bought her books. They bought thousands of her books for the people in the district. And I was just like, she's up there basically doing what I want to do, but I'm not doing it because I'm afraid. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I was in the audience, mad at her because she was doing what I wanted to be doing, and I wanted my life to look like her life, but I wasn't willing to step up because I was afraid. Let that sink in for a minute. You might be afraid. You might be hiding. You might be shrinking. You might be small right now, but you know you have a big dream and a big desire and a big goal inside of you, and you want to do better. Well, you can't do better tomorrow. You have to do better today, like right now. You have to decide that this is what you're going to do with the rest of your life, and you have to start moving in the direction. Okay. Shift your identity now, not later. Not later. Speak up now. Get your journal out. This is what I do every day. Every single day, I have my journal. Okay. I have my pen and I have my paper, and I write. I am a successful author now. I am a successful speaker now. I am a successful coach consultant now. I am an expert in my industry now. I dominate my lane right now. There's nobody that does what I do at the level that at which I do it right now. This is what you have to start doing for yourself. Writing it down, saying it out loud, right? Sometimes you're not going to be able to actually believe it because sometimes human beings, we don't believe it until we see it. So guess what? Don't worry about the belief. Just get up and start showing up. Speak the language, put on the clothes, eat the food, rub elbows and shoulders with people, right? Start behaving as though that is your life right now, right? When I saw her standing on that stage at that podium and I'm sitting there in my chair looking, I was fuming. I was like, "What? What in the world? Why?" Right? I didn't understand why. Why? Why wasn't it me? Well, because I hadn't started speaking yet. I thought I was going to be automatically become this famously paid speaker, but I was hiding. I really wasn't opening up my cell phone and speaking. See, some of y'all want to get paid as a paid speaker, but nobody has heard you speak. So if nobody has heard you speak, how are you going to get paid to be a speaker? People want to know what they're paying for ahead of time. Okay. Some of y'all want to be course creators, but you haven't created a course. How is somebody supposed to know that your course is good when they don't even know that you have a course? It doesn't make any sense. You have to speak up. You have to stand up. You have to write it out, write the vision. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain so that he who sees it can run with it. Who is he? He is you. He is you. If you haven't sat down for at least 5 minutes a day to write out your dream and your vision, you're never going to get there. So the name of this is Shift Your Identity Now, Not Later. Get out a piece of paper right now. Shift your identity right now. Whatever it is you want to do, you write it down. I am a paid speaker. Write it down. Okay. I am a paid coach. I am a paid consultant. I am a paid whatever it is, course creator, right? Whatever you want to do in this new year that's coming up in a few days, you need to start being it now. Immediately, ahora, in this moment, not tomorrow, not tonight, not next week, not next year, right now, in your own skin, in your real time, right now. Okay. So, for those of you that are on this channel because you came here to be an author, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be authors, right? But we're going to do it now, today. So if you have a book inside of your belly, your soul, on your computer, your laptop, your chat GPT, get out a piece of paper and say, I am an author. I am a paid author. I am a best selling author. I am a successful author. Write that down. That's step one. You got to write it down. And then you have to say it out loud. And don't be afraid and embarrassed. Say it out loud because whatever it is that you want to be, you have to embody it. Okay, if you're going to go play basketball, you're going to put on your basketball shorts. You're going to go play soccer, you're going to put on your soccer shoes. You're going to go into the kitchen and cook, you need to get all your kitchen utensils ready. Okay, if you're a dancer, put on your dancing shoes. Get yourself ready, prepared. Authors are always prepared with their pen and their paper. We're taking notes, we're reading, we're paying attention, we're asking questions, we're sharing out loud. For those of you, you've been out here trying to get your book done for so many years. You've been, or you may already have a book out, but you're not really selling anything. Like the book is there, but it's not doing anything. It's because you're not doing anything. Your job is to get up and promote yourself so that anytime anybody offers to promote you or help you, all they have to do is pour gasoline on what you're already doing. That's how you grow and expand. You can't go to people and ask for support if you haven't supported yourself. Come on now. Where are your receipts? And those of you that are already out here selling books, where are your reviews? Where are your testimonials? Who is engaging with your content? Who knows that you're fabulous other than just you? Does anybody else know that you're fabulous? No. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's get it done. Shift your identity right now. Okay, shift your identity right now. I'm going to drop a link underneath this video so that those of you that are ready, you're like, okay, I have content, I'm ready to get it out, let's go. For those of you that are ready, you're going to click the link, sign up for the online course, and become an author. Okay, it is simple. It is simple. It is not easy. Most of you won't do this, but it is simple. I have broken down the process on how my clients become authors in 90 days, 60 days, 30 days, 10 days, 5 days. I have a client that finished his book in 1 day. 1 day. He decided he was going to stop playing games and finally published that book on Amazon, and he did it in 1 day. All right. I don't know how much time you have on your schedule. I don't know what you do every day or how much you focus, but if you're ready and you're ready to make a decision and you're like, "You know what? I'm tired of being sick and tired and I'm done being ready to be ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready to shift my identity now." You need to become an author now. That means you need to get the course now. That means you need to go ahead and start your process on shifting your identity now. How are you going to do it? First, you have to get your content out into the world. And that is what I'm teaching in my course. I'm teaching you how to get your content structured, organized, and out in the world within 10 days. Okay. Or you can do like my one client, Walt Frazier. He decided that he was going to take the whole course and sit down and watch all, watch everything, put everything together and do it all in 1 day. So he basically gave himself an 8 to 10 hour day. And he just focused on his book and did nothing else for the entire day. Shut everything else down. If that's you, fine. If that's not you, that's fine too. Okay. The course that I have available for you is a 10-day course. It is broken down into baby steps, step by step by step. It's going to help you get your ideas out of your head onto paper, okay, onto the computer, okay, onto a platform. Okay, if you have a website, there's instructions there on how to get it onto your website. Okay, for those of you that don't know how to market, you don't know how to sell, you don't know how to promote, there's a bonus section on how to launch the book using my strategies. Okay. So underneath this video, take a look. There's going to be a link for you to click and get access to the course. It is a 10-day course. You will have access to the course for 10 days. If you need support, you get stuck, you have questions, there is support for you, 24/7 support through email. Okay. When you get stuck, which you will, you need to send an email immediately and somebody from my team will help you. We will get you back on track so that you can get your book done quickly. Okay. Stop waiting to be ready. Stop procrastinating. Stop with the writer's block. Stop with the imposter syndrome. Stop with wasting time and getting distracted. Stop doing all the talking. Sit down, shut up, get your book done, period. Your identity shifts now, not later. Okay. Once your book is out in the world and it's published and people can buy it, then you can call yourself an author. And then guess what? You're going to slowly become more and more confident. See, confidence doesn't come before you build. You have to build something first, and then your confidence comes later, right? If you find yourself second guessing, shrinking back, getting scared, hiding, going back to the drawing board, overthinking, it's just because you haven't done anything yet. You actually need to go out and put in some work, put in some reps, do some things in order to be proud of yourself, and that builds your confidence and it builds your belief. See, you won't think that you can do this until you actually do it. And then you'll be like, "Oh, I did that. Oh, wow, I actually did that. Whoa, what can I do now?" Right? So, get the course, get the book done, and keep working on your identity little by little by little by little by little. Okay. All right. That's the end of this video. I'm getting ready to drop the link so you can get the course. The course on the value of the course is $2,500. Okay. Right now, this course is on holiday special for $500. Okay. And that is my gift to you to get you started on your way. Okay. I'll see you in the course. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.